Home Minister Rajnath Singh makes statement in Parliament on his Pakistan visit to attend the SAARC Interior Ministers meeting, says he urged Pakistan not to glorify terrorists and shun its policy of patronizing terrorism against India. United States endorses stand taken by India at the SAARC ministerial meeting, asks Pakistan to act against terror group targeting neighbors. United States designates Pakistan Jamaat-ul-Ahrar to its list of global terrorists. Home Minister Rajnath Singh had called for strongest action against nations supporting terrorism. Gujarat BJP legislators will meet this evening in Ahmedabad to elect the successor of Anandiben Patel. The meeting will be held at State Party headquarters Sri Kamalam in capital Ahmedabad. State BJP President Vijay Rupani said the meeting will be held in the presence of National BJP President Amit Shah and Central Observers Nitin Gadkari and Saroj Pandey. The government has set the target of 1st April 2017 for the rollout of the Goods and Services Tax. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley unveiled a detailed roadmap for the GST implementation. The minister said that once GST is rolled out, doing business in India would be easier and it would help a large body of traders, business people and also the citizens. In connection with the Delhi Centre row, the Supreme Court has adjourned the Aam Aadmi Party government original suit of 29 June. The Delhi government informed the court that it will file special leave petition against High Court's order within a week. The apex court will now hear Aam Aadmi Party government's original suit and the petition against Delhi High Court's Thursday's judgment on interpretation of 239 AA together. The next date of hearing is 29th August. 3 Naxals were killed in a fierce encounter with police in Dantewada district of Chhattisgarh early this morning. The encounter took place in the forest on the border of Dantewada and Bijapur districts. A team of security personnel comprising District Reserve Group, Special Task Force and CRPF had an encounter with the armed Naxals in the forest. A 26-year-old Dalit man died in police custody under suspicious circumstances in Kanpur yesterday, following which 14 police personnel were suspended. Kamal Valmiki, a resident of Shivkatra village, was found dead at Ahirwan police station after he was picked up along with another man, Raju Mistry, in a case of loot. In Maharashtra, 14 bodies have been recovered so far from River Savitri by the NDRF as search and rescue operations continued in full swing in the bridge collapse incident at Mahar town of Raigad district. Meanwhile, the state government has already announced that the kin of the deceased staff members of 2 state-run buses would either be given job or compensation of 10 lakh rupees each. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj has told Parliament that the crisis related to joblessness of hundreds of Indians in Saudi Arabia has been resolved satisfactorily, with its ruler accepting India's request and instructing officials to address the issue in 2 days. The minister said the Saudi government will give exit visas to the stranded Indians, provide free medical facility and food to the workers living in camps. US President Barack Obama has asserted that America and its allies will continue to target the Islamic State aggressively across all fronts as he vowed to be relentless in the fight against the terror group. Obama told reporters at the Pentagon that US and its coalition partners continue to be relentless in their fight against the Islamic State, but the group still has the ability to direct and inspire attacks. Republican presidential hopeful Donald Trump launched new attacks on immigrants, telling supporters that Somalis and other refugees from terror nations should be barred entry to the United States. Trump pointed to the Somali immigrant population as an example of the thousands of refugees who have flooded into Maine and other US states and caused problems. A Pakistani government helicopter crash-landed in Taliban-held territory neighboring Afghanistan, where Taliban insurgents took the crew hostage before setting the chopper on fire. Pakistan's foreign ministry confirmed the incident and said the government had initiated multi-layered efforts to rescue the 7 crew and passengers of the helicopter. US-based Turkish cleric Fethullah Gulen denounced an arrest warrant issued by Turkey's government that accuses him of plotting an attempted coup. Turkey's President Erdogan has accused Gulen of masterminding the July coup plot. Meanwhile, Gulen has denied any knowledge of the coup, which killed 270 people and has led to the arrest of 18,000 others. Tunisia's Prime Minister designate Youssef Chahed began talks aimed at creating a unity government to tackle major economic and security challenges. The 40-year-old former local affairs minister was nominated and given 30 days to form a cabinet. He said his government's priorities would be to fight terrorism, corruption and unemployment. In Egypt, the leader of an Islamic State-affiliated group in the restive Sinai province and 45 other militants were killed in an army operation. Egypt's North Sinai has witnessed many violent attacks by militants in the last few years, particularly since the January 2011 revolution that toppled the former president Hosni Mubarak. The 31st Olympic Games will officially start in Rio with the opening ceremony at the Maracana Stadium. Nearly 11,000 athletes from 206 countries will take part in the 17-day extravaganza, featuring 306 events in 42 sports disciplines. India is fielding its biggest contingent with almost 120 athletes.